Hey YouTube, so I wanted to ask you a question. Did you know that there is a very simple and easy way to help you get more engagements and more viewers on your posts? Whether it's Instagram as a regular post or Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok, Threads, Pinterest, all of that. Did you know that there is a simple, easy way for you to get more viewership and engagement on that content? Basically, all you have to do is, if there is someone that is making a comment within that first hour, respond back to them. So make sure that your content is comment worthy. So whether you're showing a super nice screenshot of some food that you've made or a video of food that you've made, zoom in on it, zoom out on it, show your process of making it, you're going to start getting comments on it. When someone makes a comment, you need to respond. Sometimes these comments can be about, oh, that looks so good, or that looks so tasty, yum. Respond and say, thank you, glad you like it. Want to learn more about it? Here's the recipe. Or, thank you, do you have any suggestions on how I could have did this better? Or, thank you, I appreciate your following and subscribing to me. Please check me out for more content. Respond some kind of way. Don't just add emojis. Actually type and respond to these people who are commenting, because they actually took the time out to make a response to what they're seeing, what you've put out there. And as you are responding, that algorithm is going to show your post to more people. As more people are liking that content and they are actually putting comments in there and you're responding back as the creator, that algorithm is going to show that, oh, this post is jumping off. And it's going to show your content to more people. More people are going to respond. So that is my quick and easy tip for you today, is to respond to people who are actually sending a comment to you regarding your content that you're putting out there. I have a person that is on, actually I have two people specifically that is on my YouTube channel for my recipes, my foodie channel. And this person, I don't know who they are, but they take the time to say, looks good. Anytime I post something out there, they'll say, looks good or looks delicious. And I'm like, man, do they have anything else to say? They did one time. They said, I don't eat pork, but this looks good. So they still commented, and all I could do was say thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you commenting and providing that feedback. I didn't have to go in and say, oh, I don't care if you don't like pork, I'm gonna still post this pork. I didn't say anything like that. But the fact that they actually still commented, they took the time to say something. If that's all they put was looks good, looks delicious, or I don't like pork, fine. You do have some people out there that will troll you, always got something negative to say. Don't say anything to those folks, because you don't want to disrupt your mental focus on what you're doing. If they have something negative to say, guess what? If you have enough viewership, there's going to be some of your fans that's going to comment and say something to that person. You don't have to do anything. Now, there's also moderation in your comments. So if you start seeing that people are getting into it or some nasty words, you can hide that. You are the creator of that post, so you can moderate and you can hide those comments so that you're not having any negativity on your post. I do see some of the big content creators out there, and we're going to include some news channels too, where there's some negativity that's happening on their posts. They use that negativity for the engagement, for more viewership. They allow the algorithm to feed into that. And sometimes there's even more bots and more trolls that come onto those posts because of that negative algorithm that's out there. So I would say if you have content that's out there and you're looking for engagement and more viewership, yes, use your comments. But if there is some negativity happening and you don't want that on your channel, you have the right to hide that. There are sometimes, depending on what the post is, there are some people that will be like, well, why did you hide my post? Because I can. It's my post. This may not be my platform, but this is my post. I have the right to control what is going on my post. So if you have those types of people out there, bump them. You don't know these people. They're not your friends. These people, there are some people that actually literally look for negativity and they like that. They hide behind the screens and they text out the most craziest stuff. They look for those things. These are the negative people. So you do not have to engage with them, and they don't have to engage on your post. And how do you do that? You hide that from your post. So use the comments for posting all the good stuff, engaging with your fans. They are loving what you're doing, and to get more viewership and more engagement, you have to comment back with them. You have to show some type of engagement with them. That's how you get your fanship. That's how you get fans to your channels. So you want to do what you can by engaging with them. The other thing that you can do is start a conversation. So the more that you engage, the more people are talking in it. And again, the algorithm is liking it and it's showing your posts even more. I have one particular post, it's one particular recipe that I've posted on YouTube and TikTok, and it's on Instagram too. And what I made was some smothered potatoes. Now, this story may sound crazy, but this is what happened. So there's a recipe that I had posted out there, and I make smothered potatoes. This is gonna sound really trivial, but I make smothered potatoes like my mom did. My mom is from the South, and when she came to Chicago, she took a lot of those traditions with her. So I make it like hers, and so what I do, well, not exactly like hers, because she doesn't use olive oil. So I use olive oil and I use butter. And I have my potatoes, I have them diced up. I add more olive oil on there because I'm going to start binding it with some seasonings. I got the salt, I got garlic powder, I got onion powder. I also add chili powder to mine too, to give it kind of almost like a Mexican feel to it. Okay, definitely has a different feel to it. Again, when you're putting stuff out there, you want to do stuff that's different. It doesn't have to be the same, and it's okay if you want to do the same, but you can also do things that's different. Just put your spin onto it. So anyway, making these smothered potatoes, I don't add onions, okay, because the hubby does not like onions in his food. If I'm making it just for myself, yeah, I'll add onions, but if he's eating some, I'm gonna use that onion powder. So anywho, put all these things into the pan, pouring the potatoes in there. I got a nice shot of it and everything. And these, cover them, so they can be smothered. They're not being fried in a whole bunch of grease, okay? So they're simmering, they're cooking, takes about 25 minutes, they're smothered, and they're done. I have had a debate on all of those channels that I mentioned before, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, especially YouTube, where there are people on there that says, those ain't smothered potatoes, those are fried potatoes. And I'm like, I've had fried potatoes. Fried potatoes actually taste like they're fried. They don't have like a soft consistency on the outside. They actually look like French fries, except they're diced. So I have had this debate specifically on that post about smothered potatoes. And I have a feeling that debate has gotten even more engagement and more viewership because people are commenting and also defending the fact that there actually are smothered potatoes and not fried potatoes. A lot of people on there say, oh, those look good, I can't wait to try it, you know, where's the recipe, stuff like that. But there are those that are on there that are debating it and saying that these are fried potatoes. I've even gotten in there like, these ain't fried potatoes. I've had fried potatoes. And I've been in the South and I visited and traveled, and the person will say, oh, they're fried potatoes. And they look fried. They don't look like they're smothered. Just because they don't have any onions and just because there's no gravy on there doesn't mean that they're not smothered. So it's all about the technique. So, and that's what I explained. But again, the comments, the engagement on these comments is helping that engagement. It is conversational, even though it's a debate, but it's keeping people engaged and it's showing up even more. So that's just one example of how you can use comments to engage with your viewership, have a conversation with them, get some ideas from them, and it will help that algorithm show that your post is worthy of being shown to more viewers. So I hope you all enjoyed that example. I hope this information is giving you some ideas of what you can do with your channels and with your content that you are doing with your food that you're posting online. And I will see you guys at the next video. Bye.